Definitely think tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and spend the day animating these live stream starting soon things so they don't look so static. I don't think it's an ideal idea for them to be so very, very still. Anyway, get straight to that stream. The fun. There we go, game showed up. Sniper rifles do more damage when you use the scope. I didn't know that. They speed up load times? That would be nice. Yay. Alright. So, map. Do we have any quest things here? We got... Oh, movie library download from the Nexus. For good old Liam. Not Neeson, but the other one. Alrighty. Oh, this is where people can get that movie night scene, right? Everyone hangs out and there's a whole movie night thing. Anything else over here? Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's go talk to the science people to see if they have anything to say.
What the heck did I write? Pathfinder. Oh. Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. Maybe you've heard my voice over the vids. I'm trying to file a story right now, but hey.
HNS, huh? Where are the rest of you?
I had an editor, but it's crazy out here.
Editor,
now,
editor?
I'm a freelancer or two. I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny. Or something. I haven't had much sleep.
Alrighty.
Who pays for you to do this?
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative, but we serve the public, not them. Sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what to broadcast, Tan especially, but we decide what to run and how to run it. It causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
I met another journalist, Carrie Tavessa.
Yeah, we're running Carrie's series, Path of a Hero. Good stuff. I'm mostly on my own, so pretty much anyone who brings me news is welcome.
That's pretty cool.
Content is
they're not
king,
button heads.
And her content is really touching a nerve.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. Only had a couple internships under my belt. Good places, though. The New Star Chronicle even sent me to Mars for a week. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Then the uprising happened. We got a little too close. My editor was killed. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
Right, that sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and tweak something. It's late at night. I figured I should probably change the name of the stream. There we go. Late night Mass Effect. Super duper simple.
It must be difficult to set up a broadcast from scratch.
Nom stream.
No, it's easy. Beyond the lack of staff, resistant authorities, and constant technical glitches. Still, I'm getting there. May have an honest-to-goodness source in Nexus Security, if she ever calls me back.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up.
Talk to you later, Davis.
Hey, Ryder, before you go, I hate to ask, but it seems like your job takes you all over. The places we can't broadcast yet. If I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some planets? It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
Well, this is just a question.
What do you need from me, exactly?
I'm digging up good stories here, but not a lot of people beyond the Nexus can hear them. Our long-distance transmitter sends package data between ships and even planet side, provided there's a receiver on the other end. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal. We only have a few, so they need to go on planets with people.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set up.
Great. Just place a receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our reports.
Ruby. And we only have one outpost right now. That light flickering is driving me crazy. Not good. Excuse me. Alright. That's it here. That would appear so. Let's go up to the top though, because we have like a... I don't think we have to do it here. I think we've done it on our ship already, but the little interact thing. It's this way. Also, it looked like somebody we could talk to. Anyway, this thing. Okay. So collect all rewards. Cool. Yay. Alright. Some more?
Pathfinder?
Okay, nothing else.
Another.
You have anything to say?
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Nope. Alrighty, and then there was one person down here. Ah, right, the asshat. Which I don't think I have anything new to say to him either.
We're done
What do
here.
you want? Okay, yep, definitely not. Can I pull it again to shoot him? Okay, I guess we're done here. We'll go ahead, like he said, and head on back to our shippy ship, the Tempest. I think we are pretty much done on the Nexus for the time being. Yep, hangar bay. I hate the way it always says, like, quest complete right at the end there. Hello! Jandreloon. You have been here multiple times. Jandreloon. I remember commenting the name, I think, 2 nights in a row now. Well, minus the one I didn't stream because I was busy with other things.
Pathfinder.
Welcome back! Jandreloon. A bit awesome name. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Helmet. You have blast helmet. Found it interesting. The Nexus invites you to... Looking at getting those things either would appear. Alright, we're good to go. Back to our ship. Yeah, go back to the Tempest. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Still wish we could skip this part. It really does make you appreciate Star Citizen's ships when you see some of the clipping and whatnot you get on, like this ship here. Like the landing gears when they all slide together. It's like, oh, shouldn't there be another seam there and not such a heavy one there?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Let's just double check that email terminal. Oh, what? Oh, we got new ones I missed somehow? Oh, these probably just showed up. I know you're busy, but Cericia's manual and writings really are worth reading if you get some downtime. Especially Rock and Maelstrom, her classic work on crisis strategy and emergency response. See, Cora really should be our own Pathfinder. Why not have more Pathfinders? We could spare some, you know, another smaller ship or something. Another good crew, I'm sure. Especially once we start waking up more people. It would just speed everything up. A Rock and Maelstrom, we already read that. The first 3 centuries, the new Huntress Path, you can borrow a copy. Nerson gave her, huh? Syrah gave her. 12 leaves, kind of like 12 monkeys, but instead of it being mutations on monkeys, it's a mutation to the trees. And suddenly the trees become killer trees, and all of a sudden, who knows what's happening? A mix of meditations and tactical insights. This was co-written with someone called Artinia. Tinea. Okay. Is that a character I'm supposed to know, I think? I don't know. Speeches in Silence. This is about her experience in the battlegrounds of Turkis, and all the politicking that led up to it. Also, just skipped a period. Also, has the original battlefield vids of Sarissa shielding a city district with her biotics. Impressive, a whole city district, eh? Essays from the Void contains her introduction address to the new commandos and a historical analysis of the first Asari Spectres. Huh. I would expect the first Spectres ever to have been Asari, but maybe they were Turian. Turians being so militaristic in some ways. A poker journal from Gil. I seem to have misplaced my poker journal. It's where I keep notes on all the others, their tendencies, tells, and other insights. I sure would be awful if one of them happened to find it. P.S. It's a fake, and I placed it in public so they'd find it. Don't tell. That is funny. That is funny. I quite like that Gil told me that. I mean, it's like I'm cheating. He's sort of saying that he's cheating by, you know, making people all sorts of silly like. Yeah, like the size of the ship outside, it's so much tinier versus when you're inside it. And it's so cool that Star Citizen is 1-to-1. Even if it means some of their ships did get a bit bloated. I did those YouTube streams quite a while ago. Okay, dokie. You know the guy Bailey that we ran into the Nexus? Well, whatever you said to him, he decided to reach out to me. Bailey. Was that the weird standing dude? I think our time working together on the Nexus was invigorating, and I'm sure you are invigorating, and your colleagues on the Tempest now, I envy them and your Pathfinder. But I suppose the work you're doing now and the pioneers you're supporting need and probably deserve to be invigorated more than the rest of us. Snip. It drones on for 6 pages like that before he asked me if I'd like to get a drink. I feel invigorated now, don't you? Alright, well, good luck, Gil. Oh, he blames me! No! I wasn't like, yeah, sure, I'll tell him. Or is it just because I didn't say I'd tell him? Or I said I'd tell him, but... Oh, sugar lumps. Well, actually, I was thinking, like, after you mentioned that card thing, I'm like, oh, I should go tell him there was a guy that was standing all weird asking about him. That's where I would go ahead and mimic the way he was standing. Knowing full well it might be considered provocative to poor old Gil.
Have you talked with Jar much? Oh yeah, traded swear words.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
A completely different tech base, and you start there. You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know him.
Okay, anyone else have anything to say? I doubt you do, but I will check.
Need something?
Nope, okay, we're not going to check with everybody. We've already done this enough times.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, let's go to, back to the bridge. Actually, I think we can do M, and it'll actually tell us if we have any quest thingamajigs. What's it mean if they're green? Does that mean, like, we're in good standing, or just that they're special peoples? Oh, I know, we'll show legend. Well, legend, you are legendarily useless. Don't see a little green icon telling me what to do. You do have objective ping, and it's just at the front of the ship. Yeah, okay. Let's hit the gas.
I can try talking to him for you. That's kind, Subi, but I don't think it will help.
Oh, Gil and him butting heads. What was the firefighter's quest? Just really quickly, journal, Trail of Hope, we'll hit that up in just a second now, but I want to go out to just journal, allies and relationships. This is just, that's not going to be quests, is it? Not dead yet. So, nothing to do, keep an eye out for Arc Nexus survivors. We found some, I'm so annoyed that there wasn't more to do with that, there we go. This is Codex, we need the journal. Journal, priority ops, yeah, okay. Release assignments, additional tasks, I think it was, right? The firefighters thing. Probably gonna be like, just wait. These are all done too, aren't they? No, scan minerals, okay. And then I have to go back to that terminal and so scan. We didn't do that, whatever. We'll figure it out later, I guess. Right? Oh my goodness. Nexus, there we go, okay. Firefighters. Okay, so we have to wait for an email from the night. Now I'm remembering this intel on enemies. Okay. Alright, I'm remembering this. Okay, and now I'm getting my head around this whole quest thing. Or we go to Helios assignments, so just quests in there, and it'll break it down by planet or location. I haven't even been there. And allies and relationship sort of quests. These are just on all sorts of different planets and stuff. Cool, that's pretty awesome. And then main quests, which we're doing now, I think. Oh, I have to call Evra from the Tempest meeting room. According to that. Or we could go ahead and space zoom out. NPCs can interact with our green. Roger that. Chandraloon. Damn your awesome name. Chandraloon. Stuff. Alright, so we could go here. That looks like one of their planets. We did the Zhang-He. What is this one? I think we're gonna, instead of calling, let's just check this out real quick. You know, it's a cool effect and all, but after a while it's like, okay.
System. It's
Oh, here we go.
lost in the Scourge.
What else
Oh, wow.
could be lost out there?
Can we actually turn the ship around and look? There's a, yeah, all this Scourge. Like
I'm picking
tons
up
of
something.
it.
Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Tell me we can actually board it. It's cool to find them when they're just sitting there, but the idea of getting on board a derelict ship is so much more interesting than just finding one. There's a few derelict ships in Star Citizen's miniature persistent universe. Oh wow, it's like torn right in half. Guess we're not going inside that. But you just float around the ones in Star Citizen currently. Fragments of a wrecked remnant vessel drifting within the Scourge. It is impossible to determine whether the ship was fully automated or designed for a crew. Interesting. We got some stuff. Groovy. Zoom. Oh, another random pings. Let's just check. Are these all just numbers? Or we'll start out this one farthest out. And don't hit the Scourge, Captain Pilot Man. Wait, what flashing effect? It's just the traveling through warp. I can see that being slightly troublesome. Alrighty, let's see. Anything in orbit around this or drifting in the
I'm
clouds?
picking up something.
Happy days. Too fast. Oh, it's a big old uber storm.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
The massive storm is drawing enormous quantities of helium-3 to the upper regions of the gas giant. A valuable find, if it can be mined. Okie dokie. And let's see. Anybody ever seen the movie Moon? That's really cool, where they have the big helium-3 collectors on the other side of the moon, just slowly scraping up the Earth and trying to harvest helium-3 from it. Very interesting. Anyway, the Candevorini. Almost comical. Candevorini gas giant single large satellite appears to be the barren planet Jahurun, torn from its previous orbit by Scourge effects. Interesting. I didn't know the Scourge could actually affect one's orbit. Also, we zoomed out quite far. Let's see. Let's check the only other thing with a name, eh? That readout there seemed more like it was all about the moon than it was actually about the gas giant itself. Anyway, it's pretty far out, I guess, because it's been thrown away by the Scourgy Scourge. Yeah, as somebody with a puppy who has epilepsy, I'm not exactly keen to joke about flashy lights. Otherwise, I'd say, don't you like this? And flail the camera back and forth about 20 more times. Or also just try to figure out a way to make a game that's nothing but flashy lights. Anyway, the effects on the Scourge on worlds are obvious. On from the Milky Way, the now barren... Oh, there was no comma where I thought there was comma at. From the Milky Way, the now barren planet appeared to be drowning in liquid water. Clearly, much has changed. Yeah, I'd say so. Interesting storms. Hey, storms on the other side actually do have electrical activity. You could probably harvest a little bit of power from that. Let's go to this one. So I guess a lot of these systems won't have anywhere to land, so we could have just pinged these way earlier in the game. Just got them out of the way. Even though I have to say this travel time between stuff does get a little bit antsy. Of course, especially that, like, zoom in and then zoom out. Damn it! Not detecting anything, huh? This cold, heavy gravity world was once inhabited by a primitive but intelligent species. Based on preliminary scans of their villages, they may have gone extinct shortly after the scourge appeared in their sky. You're not gonna send us down there to check out like some little bit of abandoned stuff? What is their terrain made of? Is it frozen or is there just blue dirt? Almost looks like Spain. Interesting. Alright. And one more planet to scan. That should be this zone completed. Or as you might want to say, completed. Because, some people like saying words that way. Completed, complete. I get the feeling there's gonna ping on this one. Gonna be a ping on this one? No. Gosh darn it. Stupid dead system. H093's is not the name of the planet. H097's orbit around is gradually decaying. As it grows closer to its home star over the next million years, it may begin warming considerably. But will it become inhabitable? Because I don't really see any signs of an ice cap, so no water. Yeah, I don't think it's going to harbor life. It might. I could be proved completely wrong, but I'm doubting it. Alright, let's zoom out. So 0% on you. Why not? We'll check it out, and then we'll head up to the one with the exclamation mark. I seem to remember we were supposed to do like 2 different missions, like 2 different planets, before we came all friendly with what's his name? The guy on the alien Angarian leader of the Resistance.
This is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Oh, we're back
Heck of
here.
a wake-up call.
There was way more Scourge here than I thought. Blimey. Oh wow, the orbits are all out of whack too. God, tell me about it. The whole bloody place looks like an anomaly.
Away.
What should be part of the ship?
Anomaly found.
Starship wreckage, well.
Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Anybody still sitting in it? Any way we could pull it on board in our cargo bay? Anything like that? Jesus Christ, watch where you're flying. Oh wow, so it's like the Scourge is actively reaching for stuff.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Can we at least bring back bodies if there's bodies? Also, look at the Scourge. The way the camera, it's all like, what are they called? Planes? Basically, it's flat planes and they just face the camera in some way, it would appear. Or at least they face some direction, but they shift as the camera moves. It's an interesting effect. I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. I don't think it's really ideal. Anyway, scan. Gerda sustained pervasive damage due to Scourge flares that wiped out all internal systems. Dr. Adria's crew was killed instantly. Vessel adrift, unsalvageable due to radiation. Any special scans? Nope. Well, that sucks. Alrighty. At least we found the missing science vessel. We'll start out here, I guess. Work our way inwards. Actually, I probably should have done somewhere closer. That way we don't have to fly all the way from here, across the whole system, and then... what nonsense. Cut dual missions upon completing certain story missions. Right, yes. Can't do some missions until you do the main story. Yeah, I guess that's alright though, that way you can't just breeze through the whole thing in 2 milliseconds. Then again, some people would say, well, let me breeze through it in 2 milliseconds and then come back and check everything else, but it makes the world feel more like time has passed, because obviously then time has passed somewhat. Markland, it's literally, that's the name of the planet, huh? Markland is a large frozen world with a surface composed mostly of silica with deposits of cobalt. The planet's albedo is unexpectedly dark, suggesting geological activity or contamination from the Scourge. Righty ho ho. I keep wanting to use right click to zoom out. What else do we got here? Felt like that took a longer time. I just realized it looks like the Scourge is hitting the sun back there. It is funny as all hell that they zoom the camera in like that. Like, look at our cinematic setups. Anyway, activate scan. Vinland. So because this was going to be the human one, I guess they named everything with really simple names. Ooh, what do we have here?
Probes launched. We've got a crater.
Can we land in the crater? I would love to land in the crater. A crater caused by impact of heavy debris, possibly from the Scourge. The Mara still contains valuable resources. Dang it. I was hoping it would be like, you know, debris from a spaceship. Something cool like that. Anyway, the planet itself. Vinland is a small rocky world with a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of argon and carbon dioxide. Its valuable cobalt deposits would require robotic mining due to volatile surface gases. Or you could have organic robots like the Russians used on top of the reactor. In, what was it, 3-minute stints or something like that? Chernobyl reactor, that is. And they weren't actually organic robots, they were just people they called organic robots, wearing lead-lined suits made of leather and lead. Yeah, very simple naming. Markland, Vinland, what's this one gonna be? I mean, it's the human system. The names would be like human-y. Of course, it's English human-y, but I guess English must have won out in this other world. Oh, no. Hello, land! Hell of a land. Should have been hella land. Hello, land.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Very light metal. This deposit is close to the surface and relatively easy to mine. Really? You don't say. It's close to the surface, huh? Like some ugly black rash sticking out a ugly yellow world. Eesh. Unhealthy. Named for first landing of the human explorer Leif Erikson, Hululand's crust is largely composed of aluminium, with sulfur deposits brought to the surface via volcanic activity. Aluminium deposit. So we could probably guess what that was if we read that first. Why is it named after Leif Erikson, though? Hululand. Named for the first landing of the human explorer Leif Erikson. So what did Leif Erikson's first landing? Is that actually modern history? I'm going to Google that. Leif Erikson first landing. First known European to have... Probably it was an Icelandic explorer, the first known European to have discovered Northern America, excluding Greenland, before Christopher Columbus. According to Sagas of Icelanders, he established Norse settlements at tentatively identified with the Norse something something on the northern tip of Newfoundland in modern-day Canada. Later archaeological evidence suggested that Vinland... I think they messed up. Vinland may have been the areas around the Guild of St. Lawrence, and something something site was a ship repair station. Oh, L-Ans. L-Ans. Did we read this here a second ago? L-Ans? Huh. So I think they messed up their naming here. I think Vinland was supposed to be named after Leif Erikson. not Helluland, unless Wikipedia is wrong. I don't know who to trust here. Either way, though, it doesn't seem like either this is supposed to be named Vinland, or I guess this description needs to be shifted to Vinland, or maybe, yeah, maybe it's right, and Helluland is just fine. Anyway, zoom out. And boopity boop boop. I did hear about those Norse buggers going ahead and traveling across the oceans. Oh, all the naming of the planets are locations Leif Erikson named. Ah, I get it. Cool, that's awesome. Oh, that's very cool. Even though following history, he'd find a lot of stuff and then they'd be largely forgotten, like the American things. Even visual scans show that Habitat 7 is no longer a promising settlement world. The planet's atmosphere is largely argon, nitrogen, and a little of the projected plant life has survived. Oh yeah, it's all pretty torn up. But look at this, it's all pretty barren, I guess. Now what is this thing that we found, though? That's a pretty cool naming thing. Oh, the system is named Erikson. All the areas named after things he discovered. That is... Wow, that's pretty cool. Who put the satellite here? A standard monitoring satellite. Its registration shows it was deployed accidentally from the Hyperion during its collision with the Scourge. That's hilarious. Just like, oh, we hit the Scourge, so let's accidentally shit out a satellite. Alright, we got Milky Way research data from doing that. Cool, well that's actually quite awesome. The whole naming convention of all this. So, what did he originally name Starship Wreckage? Anyway, I think we're done here. Yep. Let's hit this one up, and then I think we'll do the call thing and see which planet we might still want to go to. Before doing the main quest.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
Before the Ket attacked them? Oh, hello,
Anomaly
strange thing.
detected.
So that's not the anomaly, that's the anomaly right there, I'm assuming.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Boy oh boy, sure am excited to find a mineral deposit. It's kind of like if you did suddenly have some FTL thing and you shot out there to, let's say, the Andromeda Galaxy, or to some of these solar systems we think would have, you know, those like 7 inhabitable planets. And suddenly you find nothing but just raw ore and nothing. Stone. It may have origins outside system and be caught by the sun's gravity and somehow got stuck in all of these asteroids here. Let's check the black hole. I mean, black hole just sitting outside of a out of a solar system? Crazy. Unless it's actually talking about that giant black hole there. Which it looks like it might. We're just gonna get that close to it, huh? That's cool. So that's why it wasn't the Ket, it was just too close to that. Cool. Even at this distance, the black hole presents a risk to onboard ship systems. The accretion disk around it is composed of the remnants of at least one solar system destroyed by the black hole's formation and gravitational pull. Caution is advised. Let's go! Oh, what? What? W, A, S, and D move the camera. What do E and Q do? Nothing. Cool. What does the... Yeah, arrow keys do the same thing. Interesting. Alrighty. Yeah. Didn't think it was actually just sitting here in this system, apparently. Considering we can see it in the distance through most systems. Let's start checking all these things. We got pretty far away from that system, didn't we, flying out there to look at the thing? For some reason, I always thought, like, all the planets we were checking orbited that thing in the Helios cluster. Maybe they do, and I'm just befuddled. Okay, what do we have here? Extremely radioactive and highly high velocity winds make H4793. Apparently I always want to put a 3 on it into everything. A poor candidate for mining. Despite its rich metal deposits, a potential candidate for future endeavors. Future endeavors. High winds and radiation. I'm going to zoom out real quick. Okay, yeah, so Helios cluster is around it. It's just this one happens to be kind of the closer ones. So if we go to this one, we should have the same thing because it looks like it's about the same distance. If it didn't go to black when you zoom in, it would actually feel like, you know, you get a better sense of scale for everything and distance. Let's hit this one up and then work our way to the right. Wish I could skip this. I guess it's better than the dinky system from Mass Effect 3 though, where it was like, I'm controlling a little dinky ship, oh boy! It made everything seem so much smaller. At least this gives you some sense of scale, and it takes time to get between places. Just a few finicky things about it though, you know. Okay, let's see. Very, very cold planet. This outlying world is comprised of iron and frozen nitrogen. One oddity stands out. Certain geological features suggest the nitrogen seas were once liquid. Alrighty. Liquid nitrogen, quite the interesting idea. Whole oceans or seas made of them. Maybe I should have named this stream Late Night Planet Hopping. I wasn't sure exactly what we were going to do tonight. I just knew I wanted to play some more of this before hitting the hay, as they say. Get it? Like hay, like a horse, a neighed. Though the planet is highly toxic to most known life forms, Ray's helium-rich atmosphere appears to host enormous colonies of fungal spores. Om nom 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 fungi. We've been there already, right? Yes. Right? Not long. Not too long. Trying to make me think of Tatooine with that angle. That zoom in. Thick dust clouds, dangerous electrical storms, and heavy gravity render H480 inhospitable even for well-equipped Krogan explorers. What's its gravity? Does it actually say? Atmosphere pressure is a bit low. Surface temperature is quite hot. Doesn't actually seem to say. Because, I mean, we got Elcor. Eventually are supposed to probably meander along, right? Uptime is in how long we've been streaming. I guess I don't have a super bot to answer you guys. I don't know, half an hour-ish? Yeah, probably around half an hour. Maybe a little longer. Just been a lot of planet hopping, though. Sorry if it's not the most interesting thing. I wanted to clear some of these out. Thanks to Kovath's thin atmosphere, its brutally cold deserts can reach extremely high temperatures and direct sunlight. Limit exploration to twilight hours only. Remember, if the movies loop, you might kill yourself. Alrighty. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's back you spacey. And, yep, 100%. Right click the scan. So can I just discover anything? Anything magical sitting about? No, no. It's a real shame that there's, like, not things we could land on or do, or, you know, just ships floating that we could access. Okay, I did say we were going to go ahead and talk on the holo thing to the our oh my goodness, how could I forget their name? I was just talking about them not too long ago. Argarians are not Argonians. Good God. Oh, no calls available. Okay, so it just wants us to go to the place then. Guess we could do that, or we could scan all the way up to it. Probably what we'll end up doing is scan all the way on our way there. It is interesting that you have so many, well, fewer people on your crew in this game than you did on the Normandy. But it's also, oh, did I just say it was cool or just surprising? Because it is cool because then you get to know each person a bit more. Billy, Doba. Oh, Trial of Hope. Why not? We'll rescue their peoples. Oh, we'll scan on our way there. Liquid nitrogen lakes. Really? Liquid nitrogen lakes on a moon of Neptune. Not Neptune itself.
Looks mostly unexplored.
It was charted. Once. Then the scourge happened. What's old is new.
Anomaly detected.
Is it that thing? Whatever the heck that is?
Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
No, it's just element 0. No, I don't do the whole zoom in thing. We don't need the zoom in thing. This just show us two little glowy things. You sent a probe, have the probe mine it. Woo, we made it. Lots of element 0. Woo. Glowy, glowy thing. Okie dokie, element 0, yeah. Whee! Alright, all the planets are like right around the center, interesting. Oop, and I bumped the mic. Bump the mic. I almost feel like it would be better if you could actually fly the ship yourself to actually get closer to these things. Yeah, activates. No, I didn't mean to push the bloody button. I just did push. Yeah, good thing it zooms in that quick. Activate scanner. Wee, wee, bloop, bloop, bloop.
Probes
What we found?
Anomaly found.
Ice sheets, helium freezes only at incredibly low temperatures and under severe pressure. In certain areas, the intriguing circumstances. Past 15 provides both. Okay. Seas of liquid helium cover the strange world, reliably boiling whenever the temperature rises. Alrighty. Angorian, was it? Were they Angorians? Is that the name of the species? Angorians? I think it was. That's why I got so close to Argonians. Angorians, not Argonians. Goians? Oh my goodness. Gonians. Oh, now I forget. Angorians, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Named by the Angara. There we go. Named by the Angara for a word meaning, roughly, tranquil stone planet. Justir was reduced to a world of lava and electrical storms by the power of the Scourge. You know, I was thinking recently is, well, if the Angara evolved on the planet where the remnant already existed, and the remnant is only like 600 years old, that would mean that their whole species isn't even really 600 years old. They're like uber babby species. Pretty good for a species that's not even 600 years old, eh? Of course, maybe the terraformers were on these planets for long before the Scourge, and maybe our readings that said that the structures were only 600 years old were wrong. Maybe they're actually like 6,000, 6 million years old, and that's why we detected so many habitable worlds in the first place.
I'm picking up something.
Now what are you picking up? You could just tell me. Oh, it's an orbit. Cool. This unusually small and unusually tranquil gas giant was unknown until recently. Whether it simply went undiscovered or was wildly changed by Scourge is unclear.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Oh, so somebody else put this dang thing here. One of the main satellites distributed by the scouts from the Nexus. This unmanned station has been diligently studying the unusual features of Past 33. You know, I was also thinking, why is it that the Nexus assumed everyone was dead? Surely we appeared at Habitat 7 when we were supposed to. We just ran into the Scourge once we got here. Shouldn't they have expected us to show up at this time? It's not like we were delayed. Maybe they woke up early? I don't know. I just find that interesting. Maybe we'll find answers later on. Boop. Okay, wild plant growth flourishes on Past 13 beneath thick surface of ice. Only its crushing atmosphere makes Past 13 inappropriate for mining frozen water. Alrighty. Frozen water world with loads of plants. Well, maybe if you had better machines, you might be able to go ahead and harvest at least the plant life and maybe get some food off of it. Yoba, or Joba. Yoba, the Joba, Hoba. Oh no. And right through the Scourge, we've all died. I wish I, you know...
Sometimes I forget how small we are.
Well, the game's travel system makes it feel like a very big world, which is good. I just wish while we were traveling, I could like look to my right and see the pilot they're piloting, or Suvi to our left. I can't remember the pilot's name. I know he's a Solarian, and he doesn't like Gil because Gil's Mr. I don't care what the book says. I'm gonna do it my way, and he is he was the test pilot for this lovely ship. What's happening? I clicked on it, and the ship just went, I'm gonna look up. Instead of going straight at it, just the pilot must have heard me talking about it. He's like, you forgot my name? Frickin' goddamn, gotta blow off some stress. Okay, yeah, that black hole looks pretty close. And of course, the beauty shot. Okay. On the outer edge of Joba's system, the lifeless world of Tafo creeps a few inches closer to the great black hole every year. Far in the future, it will be consumed. Ruby. Hey, Ladwick. I love you, sweet pea. Puppy dog came and said hi. I should. Okay. It'll be nice to know we've searched all these worlds. Uranus has helium ice sheets. Interesting. Gosh darn our beautiful, interesting solar system that I know so very little about. I think it's really that beauty shot that makes it tiresome. Iharuf. See, I'm putting letters that don't even exist to make words I want to hear. Ihafor's non-standard orbit appears to be a natural phenomenon unrelated to the Scourge. Our analysis suggests the orbit has been stable for a minimum of several million years. Not just a... Oh, well. Stable orbit. Even though it's the wackiest one. Interesting. It's funny that you can't scan the moons, too. I mean, they had to intend the bit of metal at the top because it actually has shadows changing as we fly. Maybe they once did intend for us to actually be able to control the ship. Some weird things here. Anyway, primitive ocean life thrives on this world, but ubiquitous maelstroms constantly batter the surface. If colonization is possible, it will be a long and difficult task. AKA, Oh, what are they? The Kaminoans shall inhabit this world. And they'll make us a clone army. That would be cool. Clone army in Mass Effect? I like that. You are here. Go here. Huh, you can actually see it right there. Groovy. Look at it fly. Interesting. I could have sworn there were 2 dots here. Maybe I was seeing something behind it. Oh yeah, there's a moon. Okay. Yeah, I see the moon out to the right. Thurosh is an Angarian term meaning Angarian be like capitalized? Because there, I guess not Angarian. Not Angaria or not Angari. Oh, Angarian, whatever. Roughly cruel joke. There may be valuable minerals in the mountains, but massive electrical storms and punishing atmosphere pressure keep them locked away. Alrighty. 100% on Yoba or Joba, whichever one you prefer. One more, and then I think we will have 100%ed everything here. Yep. Except for the one that has a quest on it. And then I'm sure at some point they'll send us back to some of these.
Mineral wealth from this system once fed industry on Vold, and well beyond.
One day that might be true again.
It doesn't look like it's been hit by
Anomaly
Scourge.
detected.
Why was it abandoned? This anomaly?
Deploying probe. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
It's a ship. It's a wrecked ship. And once again, we won't be able to go into it. What is the name of the bloody Solarian? Why can't I remember his name? Tan is number 8 in control at the Nexus. Pilot. The pilot next to us. Wow! What is this ship? That's cool. The Ket mining vessel appears to have been torn apart from the inside, likely a mechanical failure. The destruction seems to be recent. Any survivors? Salvage? Can we search inside? Please let me search inside. No. Awesome. I mean, why don't we check it for dead bodies, too? The one science labs wanted a dead body to scan. Could have been 2 birds, 1 stone. Gotten a dead body without having to fight. Preserved from the lack of atmosphere. At least find out what happens to them when they're exposed to 0 atmosphere. Could have been a whole bunch of stuff we could have recovered from that place to deal with biological organisms. Did you see the planet ticking there? It was slowly turning, ticking. Interesting. At least it indicates that the planets do indeed turn. Scan. Golden aluminium. Dominate Gallus. See. Gassimo's surface. Much of the equipment used by Angara by the Angara to mine the planet remains intact, albeit damaged and non-functional. Not exactly intact if it's been damaged. I mean, I guess it's in one piece, but it's been damaged in some way that makes it non-functional. It's usually when you say it's intact, it's... I don't know. The ship came back to us intact, but it wasn't working anymore. So everything's there, you could fix it. Yeah. Okay. Anomaly detected. Nope. Okay. Meteors impact Rahiri regularly, bringing the riches of the asteroid belt to the planet's surface, making it super duper easy to mine, as long as the asteroids don't hit you. If they hit you, you die. It sucks. A lot. Nearly overshot it, bud. And then zoom out. I wonder if they were originally going to leave you at that angle until you pressed a button, maybe. Okay. An Angarian poet described Tijorana as the gemstone eye of Nelesh. Its limestone surface glimmers with copper deposits, though few explorers have ever made planetfall. Why not? Oh, it's very hot. 818 degrees Celsius. Atmospheric pressure is 54, which is, I have no idea what standard is. Assuming it's not 1. Orbital period is 2.8 years. Orbital distance is 2.4 times Earth distance. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead, press T real quick, and let's see what it can. Yeah, it does put you at that first close angle. Interesting. Interesting. By the way, what's your name? Kello. That was it. Hello. Hello, Kello, Kello. Alright. And then one last thing to scan, and this system should be completed, and we can move back onto the main story. Bum ba 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 da ba. Bum ba da ba 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 da ba. Okay, as we zoom in, and then we zoom out. And then we scan. Okay. Ciorinas. Ciorinas, right? Sorry about that. Cinerina's gravity frequently captures passing asteroids. Most plunge into its gaseous atmosphere, but a few remain permanently in orbit. Alrighty. Cluster map, I guess, and we're on to the quest finally. Everything we have here has been explored. At least now we know if anything changes, well, we'll know it, right? At least get dialogue for that if they say something changed. I guess this must mean this is the other Make Friends quest that I thought was elsewhere. Derpity Doodah. And here comes the flickers. You have epilepsy. Consider not staring at the screen right now. That might cause issues. Dandreloon suggests this. The flickers are bad. Anomaly detected. The thing I just shot it at? It's just an asteroid. How interesting. Guess what? Forgot his name already. The Solarian pilot dude. Gosh darn it, man. Never remember that. I'll figure his name out and remember it. And is it just going to be the asteroid is a honeycomb with artificial caverns? Few fragments of remnant technology remain, though it appears another party, perhaps the Ket, removed the rest. Interesting. So were they mining it? The remnant? Huh. I always sort of thought of them as beyond mining anything in the stars. We're going to check everything and do the quest last. Nice, okay, so you do all the science looking. I'm more of, I'll be on like art websites looking at random art stuffs, or I don't know, playing games, or just zoning out on the tubes of views.
Anomaly on sensors.
I used to watch a lot of the History Channel before they went sort of silly though. And before I went to college where I didn't really have cable. It's right there. Okay, let's also read the planet first. Hydrogen and methane comprise the bulk of past 55's atmosphere. Innumerable tiny satellites drift low in the gas giant's orbit, too dispersed to form a proper ring.
Deploying probe.
So I guess when they say satellites, they mean natural ones. Oh, what are you? What does that say on the side? SOS? Is this an escape pod? An empty Angarian escape pod appears to have been drifting over past 55 for nearly a decade. Markings suggest it came from an exploratory vessel. Its data is now yours to carry forward. Also, this looks way more human than any of the other Angaran craft I have seen. Interesting. I think that might have been lazy model work. They didn't have a custom one. Alright. And this planet looks like it could support life. I wonder how it'll tell us we're wrong.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, hey, anomaly's cool. Oh, it's a gigantic storm.
Probe away. Getting a scan.
Excuse me. This massive hurricane is carrying a sort of nitrogen-adapted plankton over the ocean. What? Nitrogen-adapted plankton over the ocean. The Tivos appears to be home to simple life forms. Also, it's not over an ocean, apparently, unless there's an ocean right under that. But I don't think oceans are usually that small. That would be more like an inland sea. Anyhow, did I not actually... I scanned on this once. Do I have to click on it again? I think I might have forgotten to actually... Yeah, do that. Ruby. And then the planet itself, Davitos is largely covered in oceans of nitrogen churned by powerful winds. The storms make detailed surface scans difficult, even though there's huge sections here that currently appear to lack any storms. There are huge sections, though, that do have large, snowy nightmare storms. Nightmare snowstorms from the Nightmare universe. Anyway, I think that'll be about it. We can go to the quest now.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Kello, that's his name. Oh, the textures look stretched right there, or blurry. That's weird. I wonder if it's supposed to be clouds or something. That might be it. Anyway, settle. Wow, so we have to settle, make a settlement here. PB's got a secret project here, meet the resistance, trading favors. Cool, so we got a lot of quests here. Vold is a world going through an ice age. Once packed with dozens of major urban centers, most of Vold's Angaran population now lives in scattered settlements. The remnants of a vast ancient cities are still entombed in ice. Vold is stronghold of the Ket, caution advised. Okay, well, we only got one thing. Let's go ahead and disembark. Right, our gunny gun guns. Gunny gun guns. Gunny gun guns. The guns are good. They go pew pew. I wish we could mod you to be like, first game. But I still don't know how to do that. Alright, and then our loadouts thing. Override pack, disruptor ammo. Backup life support. I don't know if we'll need it, but I'm bringing it.
Take her down, Callow.
It's funny that they turn on the whole ship kind of.
Habitat 6.
It got screwed up.
Suggested it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
What happened?
I take it that's no longer the case.
Well, Ice Age, I guess.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
Well,
There goes the dream of a seaside property.
you just said it was all... whatever. It's kind of what it means when you say all H2O is ice. Of course, that implies that the oceans are frozen all the way to the ground.
That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Still, you guys landed it. It was Kello, right? Kello? Landed? Alright now, come on. There we go.
Whoa!
Good or bad? We good or
We're
bad?
good.
we're good.
Okay, good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Funny, it was actually like he was answering me. Seriously, I don't have my helmet on? Thank you. On hold. Fine.
Oh, Sylvie wasn't kidding about the cold.
Right here. Start a fire. Also, Flower Man, I guess I should bring you if we're finding your base. Do we have Super Rover? We know have Super Rover. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and boogie then.
Extreme cold is detected,
Stay
Pathfinder.
near warm light. No, warm light isn't actually helping. Okay, noted. Keep moving quickly.
Good place for a secret hideout. Snow and ice camouflages everything.
Where are we meeting the resistance team?
Sent you the nav point. Good luck, Pathfinder.
It'd be hilarious if the nav point sent me back the other way. It's like, where are we meeting them? That way. Shit, I was following the lights. It was a trap. Bunch of wampas around here. Come on, it should be slightly hazard level 2 still.
Peter, right ahead.
Ah, there we go.
I need a minute to defrost.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
Life
Good thing you
support
guys can
restored.
teleport.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Thought I saw something gather. Guess it was just that light. The heater.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Hey, we're friendly. I'll walk slowly. I can't walk slow. I can't walk slowly. Yo, what's up? Friendly. Not for long.
Is this what everything? Back to the others waiting on the shuttle pad.
Flower people, you better stay real close to that light. You're gonna freeze good. See, this is their ships. They're all roundy smooth like. I'm also actually hovering. Can I get on top of you? This ledge right there.
Heard about Kira. I still can't find him.
His sister came through here. Set out alone to search for him.
And she's as tough as her brother.
Okay, come on. Let me on top of the hover ships. Yes! It was glitchy, but I have made it. I have conquered the hover ships. Oh, I appear to be snagging invisible things. Ow, 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 ow. Yes, yes, yes. I shall speak to you in a second. First, I must conquer your entire settlement. I have conquered your settlement. I do not fear you anymore, world. Or Angarians. I have conquered all. It's also very cold, and I appear to be freezing to death slowly. Enough of your overscaled, large fan things. Why aren't we standing by a heater? We're all going to die. That's good.
Are you the Pathfinder that Ephra was talking about?
Yes!
That's me.
We're the team assigned to breach the facility with you. Hopefully rescue Moshai Sefa.
I'm your pilot. The Ket facility is on the other side of the planet.
Other side of the planet? That's a long way. I'll be ready in a minute. I gotta go
We'll
pee.
be here.
Not really. You no talk. You said
Life
you'll
support judge levels me. are critically low.
Word's getting around that you're alright.
Hey,
Fuel pumps, fuel lines, hydraulics, all looking good.
Yeah, I told you. I take good care of her. Can it go now?
Gotta check the engine.
It'll take forever.
better having make sure your ship's safe and sound, ready to go, than get halfway around the planet and suddenly drop out of the sky. In this nightmare world, how are you not frozen to death? Also, I can scan your ships. I didn't notice that. How did I not even think to do that? The ship has a serious design flaw. It's overheating. The ship was recently used for an emergency long-distance trip. Records indicate the ship and its pilot barely made the journey. Ah. See, that's why you want to check through stuff.
I can't find your pre-flight report in the system. I needed to adjust the fuel requirements.
It was an emergency.
Did you enter your pre-flight report?
No.
I didn't think it was necessary.
You ran away from
Weight
something.
limits. We live and die by them.
Oh, make me suspicious.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Forget that. The ship was recently damaged in battle. Records indicate the pilot was admitted to intensive care. Cool. Why is it still hovering? Why are maybe if you like shut the engines off, they freeze over?
Now I turn around and it's already
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%.
That must be it. Also, Sam, shush. The ship has been repurposed as a field medical shuttle. They must have to leave them running or else they'll just freeze over completely.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Yes, Sam. Yes, I'm aware of this. Can't talk to you.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I
Life
get it.
support restored.
Sam, man, you're... Tell me it's warm in here. Really? Thank you.
Please
Huggy
don't
hugs.
call attention to us.
I'm staring at you. That would be embarrassing. Humans just stand, an alien life form runs up to you, hugging your loved one and stares at you. I can see that happening though. Solan, yes, I'm aware of the dwindling supply situation. The supplies meant for the resistance had to be diverted at the last moment, so we never received them. We'll get to the next drop. I'm taking care of it myself. Ah, so that's hugging Huggy because you're afraid of somebody dying while out on mission. That's horrible. At least Sam's not running his mouth like crazy about me bumping into stuff.
We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Michelle's dead. You saw the explosion.
Yes, Michelle's explosion. She would have known exactly how to protect herself. We can put a pod together. Go back out there. Herif, maybe, and Eshka.
Don't be foolish, Hannah. Please be angry, grieve, rage, but please drop this.
Yeah, but what if the person is alive and they die because you just sit here? Also, very interesting vehicles. They almost look like mud buggies or something with their tall wheels. Guessing this has something to do with making it through the snow. Also, this looks like a joystick. A random joystick at the back. Interesting. This is where you tell me about these cars? You're a mechanic, I'm guessing so.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
They'll be thrilled.
He lives for this shit. It will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Vold. The rest, out and about.
A container! Alright, I think we're good here. Can I scan these? I can't scan these. See, it would have given me information on them and answered my question. I can scan a box. The hover transporter is a versatile heavy hauler. Significant wear has not impeded its function. The name is a portmanteau of Angaran words for endurance and 6 mountains less 1. Endurance, 6 mountains less 1. Pleased to meet you, strange little hover cargo craft. I guess this is supposed to be a window at the front. Alright, let's check over here. This is looking more and more like a proper base than just like some little garage shack. Why are there so many people outside when they could be in here where it's apparently warm?
You didn't hear about the human? Landed right in the middle of Aya.
No. I hope they dealt with it.
Hi. Hi.
Is a Pathfinder fighting for us. Have some respect.
Dude.
Jarl. And the Pathfinder.
Hello.
Don't worry. They dealt with me.
Also, dude's taking up 2 beds. He's like, no, I can't be comfy on 1 bed. Gotta have 2 beds. 2 beds! Everyone else is being respectful and using a single bed. Devil magic! Devil magic! Metro, we must run. There's devil magic here. Oh! Devil magic! Devil magic. Devil magic! And... I'll pop back
I
in.
have Kachari and Suma. We're out of everything else.
They did a good job on like the environment art on this game, like not having world holes everywhere. You just open beds, you know. You could maybe use an open bed, not just. That's cool. Maybe you just like that. Terminal is okay. For Commander, but not be Comrade. I'm so sorry. We managed to push the cat back from Tetchix, but they knew we were coming. Had traps laid out before we even crested the peak. Erajan didn't make it. We went down covering for our saboteur, took out nearly a dozen cat before he fell. You'd have been so proud of him. I wanted to let you know before word got back in a less delicate way. I'll tell Escal to hold off on sending the notice. You should be able to break the news to your parents. Parents. Yourself. Commander, I am truly sorry. I know this must be difficult to read, but know that Rajan du Exil was a hero today. 007. Okie dokie. And then go. Avo mother. I hope you and Lavala are well, little fellet. Must be a handful by now. Mother, something happened. I sent Rajan. Oh, he dead. On a mission and he didn't come back. He's not coming back. His officer tells me he fell protecting his squad. This is my fault. He should have had more training. I'm so text ended. I gave up. I'm depressed. I'm going to lay down now. Hi. Can I talk? Is he going to teleport me back to the other side of the table if I talk to this guy? Oh, he's not going to let me talk to him unless I hop over here?
Jarl, have you come back to us?
Briefly.
And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
This is my friend, Macy. She helps supply the resistance.
That must be difficult out here.
Jarl's the brave one.
Hey, actually talks. See, must be very interesting if you don't bring Jarl. Because I thought about not bringing him when we were at the ship. I decided, well, let's bring him. We're dealing with his people again. Supply routes.
How do you get supplies with the cat everywhere?
The same way we came. There are caves and hidden paths all over Vold.
It's hard to fly in, so my children run most items through the caves, little by little.
Your children?
Children?
Their size makes it hard for the cat to detect. We
Shit.
all do what we can out here, even children.
Okay, not evacuate them to another place. Maybe you don't got anywhere to take them.
How do you feel about Ephra?
Some speak ill of the man, but his plan is bold and the resistance is important. I'll do what I can to help until I can't help anymore.
Yeah, anything
Are you
for
selling
sale?
anything we could use?
I have almost nothing left.
But take a look.
What I do have, we need if we're going to stand any chance against the Ket. Maybe if you clear that Ket station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you.
Alrighty, Cat Station to the South Road.
Good luck.
Or on the
Stay
South Road.
safe.
Just make sure you return Jarl to us.
Jarl died. Just imagine walking away, shooting Jarl, and coming right back.
Have to wait. A patrol just came through, and I need to see to them.
Can we help?
Is it just you here?
Volunteer medics are hard to come by, especially ones who can handle Vold.
Bored. Bored?
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment. Immunity drops, people get sick. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go dark.
Flower people, flower people.
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Our bodies generate energy from sunlight.
Holy shit, they
If
don't
we
even have to
get
eat.
enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark.
Oh, okay, so they do have to eat.
I'll come back if I need anything.
If I need anything? If I have anything to help you out, maybe. What? If I need anything? Well, that's quite presumptuous of Ryder. If I need anything. That looked like a quest thing. Transference leash. Olisk! We sent a shuttle with enough medical supplies to you to last you through the cycle. Did you ever receive them? Our tracking signal went dark after we left the supply drop point. Please respond and let us know if you got to safety. If they got to you safely. And if you're safe, why
Looks
not?
like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
And another data pad. Intelligence Officer Cass. I told you, I'm not interested in your collect. Loudly. No, the Cat base. Scott, there's a big ship. Are those? Look like fighter aircraft. They're bringing in more troops, bigger guns. That's not good. I'm going to Cass. Keep watch. Log everything. Didn't really end abruptly, but it seemed right. Medical supplies. Oh, I take these?
Looks like medical supplies. Probably shouldn't tamper with them.
I wonder if I click on it again if it'll say something else. Probably not. You better not take them.
Looks like medical supplies. Probably shouldn't tamper with them.
Oot. Also, I just remembered I have this thing. Due to limited resources, resistance medics have dressed wounds using industrial disinfectant and fabric scraps. The Angara's accelerated immune system prevents most major infections, so that's pretty good. When you console used to control various operations. Cool. This is almost as cool as Hoth, but not really nearly. Can we scan you too? Nope. Same terminal we got earlier. Just checking for scannies. Alright. Hey Doc, need help?
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here?
Just trying to see if I can help.
Places to be.
So many questions.
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative.
I'm here to help. I'm
Wonderful.
here to help.
You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have?
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
Dr. Hareen, maybe Ryder can help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Ket attacks are always a risk. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reach it.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. Restrained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
You can trust me. No one's had time. He just said they were strained, as in getting shot at, not enough people.
I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
Good. Get going.
Hey look, medical supplies.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Yo, it's pretty cool that they actually have this many like NPCs laying about in pain. And then she's just standing over here. Oh, are you doing like death rites?
Welcome.
That sucks.
You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Rochua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
What symbols?
And I give the blessings.
Those?
Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Well.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
I can kind of agree with the second part, but like, you're basically enslaving yourself the same way they are. Okay, whatever, I'll take a blessing, rock and roll.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
What's your role here? Last rites, last rites.
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weakly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
I have
in the
big eyes.
never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next.
And with that, a stronger dynasty.
Interesting. I'm gonna assume that's it for that person. One more little talk. Hi, I was
Greetings
invisible for a
again,
second.
Ryder.
Okay, I was just checking.
Thank you.
Alrighty, hop, hip. Imagine laying there on the bed, bleeding, being hurt, feeling horribly ill. Some guy just jumps over you with a jetpack. It's like, the sound, noise, leave me alone. Concerning the new visitors, I heard about the visitors to Aya. Do I have to remind you what happened the last time their kind contacted one of our worlds? Andra is a cesspool because of them. Huh. I'm sure you, Ephra, are receiving plenty of options from both sides. I trust you'll make the right call, Ajik. So, Aya has apparently been overrun by bunches and bunches of different types of aliens. Maybe the Solarian arc crashed there? Both sides. I trust you'll make the right call. Angiak, Aya, the Vold, and Vold can't be overrun by those things. And I don't trust that the so-called Pathfinder any more than the rest of them. Okay, cool. Wait, let's just check that again to make sure it's actually marked off. Cool, it is. And the other one wasn't showing a read thing, so I'm assuming we already read it at a different panel. Oh. Nothing. Okay. Hoth definitely is cooler in this, but it's interesting. Okay, so more armor stuffs. Good thing we upped our inventory limit.
Got a message from my little brother this morning. He asked when I'm coming home.
He's young. He doesn't understand yet.
I don't know how to respond. How do you tell a child you might not come back?
I don't actually have a good answer for that. I guess you tell them the truth.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jarl. You must be Ryder. Jarl told us what you did for Kirin's team on Havarl. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
Be here.
I appreciate the warm welcome. It's a joke. To break the ice? Get it? Warm welcome?
I didn't.
Ice.
I didn't.
Probably a translation thing.
Perhaps. Strange jokes aside, I hope you will join our fight against the Ket. We could certainly use the help. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
Let's talk strategy.
If your current approach isn't working, we'll need to find another one.
Our main problem is a lack of fighters. If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Vold without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
Frontline?
How are you holding up against the Ket?
It hasn't been easy. We've had our victories, but we're a small force. Too small.
Didn't Ephra send recruits?
Most of them are young, untrained. If we want to beat the Ket, we need medics, technicians, and skilled fighters.
Then Ryder and I will help.
We will?
If the commander needs recruits, we'll find them.
Well, let's ask a
I'm
question.
an outsider. How could I convince anyone to join your resistance?
You may be an outsider, but Jarl is an experienced soldier with unmatched passion. He's inspired the will to fight in so many of us.
Alrighty, I'll
Joel's
get your
right.
recruits then.
We can find the people you need.
I'd be happy to take anyone you send my way. You have my gratitude, both of you.
How long has the Resistance been around?
Nearly as long as the Ket. With our military destroyed, civilians took the fight into their own hands. They formed the Resistance as a final effort to retake our home.
It seems to be working.
Only since Ephra
does it?
took over. His tactics gave us the push we needed against the Ket. But even now, we're a long way from winning.
I've met Ephra. He's interesting.
He's never been good at first impressions. He can be stern, but he's exactly what the Resistance needs. Ephra took a scattered band of civilian fighters and molded them into an effective army. What success we've had against the Ket is entirely due to his leadership.
Most people seem to really respect him.
Because he would do anything for his people, he inspires the same in us. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars.
Interesting. All right.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Alrighty. Let's scanny scan.
I'm picking up hostiles 2 clicks south of you.
So this seems much more like command post than Ephra's area even did. Like they now have this like huge hologram thing behind them and all that cool stuff. I like the fact that we're just looting their armor. Like, oh look, armor, and we're just taking it. Yeah, Ket surveillance. Shift change, Ket leader goes to console, speaks with unknown, Ket patrol returns. Reports nothing unusual. Enters can't, quickly dispatched. Ket goes to bug location. Checks weapons again. Ket leader's daily report to unknown superior. Group of 5 Ket leave base to deal with roving wild wraith herd. A glitch in feed, unsure what's causing it. Ket leader checks weapons for 5th time today. Feed's cut out for 2 minutes. Reported. Ket leader delivers hour-long speech to underlings. Ket leaves in the direction of hijack. Reported possible incoming attack. So they figured they were there. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, something scan over there. Yeah, console.
Pathfinder, something I can do for you? You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues. Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything's running fine.
Ooh.
I saw the message.
I'm so direct. Why am I being so direct?
What are you hiding? Keep your voice down. I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly. You have any leads? Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
And then they'll say, why didn't you tell us up front? I'll check it out.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way no one will panic. I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own.
Just
The
tell me
nav
where to
point
look.
for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Whoosh. Hey, guess what? You're going to ignore what I'm doing.
Welcome home, brother.
Supply drop
Decryption
location.
successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
Wonder if me doing that scan decrypted it or if it was just as simple as going up to it. Hey, look, aluminum or aluminium, whichever you please. Lisk. I took a party to the supply drop point. When we got there, everything was gone. Our contact was missing. The snow showed signs of activity. Multiple individuals. A Ket, maybe. I'll keep this quiet until you get it sorted. Interesting.
We all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
The cool supplies. Elf. Creepy sound. Ice space spiders. Okay, dear Tarva, please come back to Aya. I know you want to fight for us, but we need you here too. Your children miss you. You want to build a world where they don't have to fear the Ket, but is that really better than not knowing their mother? Which mother? Because they're supposed to have like multiple mothers, right? Like they, I don't. I know you've made your decision, but I beg you to reconsider, please. Remember what it was like with your own father and how it felt. Love your mother. Alrighty. Oh. perfectly good natural supplies here, and I am looting them all. Man, this place is much bigger than I originally thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought it was going to be big, but not this big.
We keep track of our brothers and sisters in the field.
You don't win a war without good organization.
Wonder what all the blinky lights are.
Oh. There's some interesting stuff built up in here, eh? Keep hearing stuff behind the walls. These guys are gonna freaking die. Also, I found a world hole. Like, that's mega world hole trouble right there. This game's been pretty good about it, but that's definitely some world hole stuff.
Not likely. They don't venture this close to the camp.
Are you guys talking? Nope. There's a data pad we'll grab in a minute.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer.
Howdy.
I want to brief you on Vold. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
I want to ask about natural wildlife.
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is a strategic strike. The center of all Kett operations on Vold is across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them. At least, that is our hope.
Is that a map of Vold?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Tetchiks, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Kett have occupied.
Archaeological dig.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the Kett, yes. The largest, Estraya, was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
Let's go back to the
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
I guess they'd need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves. But the Kett are bolder lately. The Dara are their new target. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols with the Dara means fewer raids on Kett camps. The Kett know this and use it against us.
Tell me more about Estraya.
It's the recent focus of Kett attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down our walls. The Kett learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather we submit. So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They drive us into the cold and expect us to give in. They underestimate the Angara.
Alrighty.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Data pad. So this is from the guy we just talked to, I believe. We're seeing an increase in activity around Yarnik. The Kett have erected a barrier of some kind around the dig. Scouts have spotted abducted Angara moving around behind the shield. Looks like the Kett have them working on something. We can't tell what it is. Also, more reports of abductions. The Kett appear to have stopped trying to attack Dara, too well defended. So that's the opposite of what the other guy just said. I thought he just said they started to attack it. That's good. However, it looks like they are focusing their attacks on people traveling across the planet. Numbers have increased. We should make sure the warning gets out. Yeah. Okay. I would have liked to have asked about the wildlife, because I do fear something's in these bloody walls. At any second, it's just going to eke out, and all hell is going to break loose. My apologies, Olisk. My pilot says she made the supply drop at the nav point. I can't figure out why they never reached you. I'll have Anya try again with a new shipment free of charge. The Resistance won't starve over a technical issue. Yeah, okie dokie. I think that's one we're probably going to want to take care of first, because I'm just most curious about it. I mean, I know we have the one quest to go ahead and save from the landing pad area to go ahead and save the super important woman.
Snacks last time.
But I never get care packages from Aya, do I?
You're so good at guilting me, Zeke.
So, you guys need snacks?
Whoa! Didn't mean to sneak up on you.
It's the alien. The one that helped out on Havarl. Didn't expect an alien to help. They've mostly tried to kill and enslave us. So that's amazing. You're amazing.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
Yeah, you're great.
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here, Zeke.
So what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some Ket. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
Red lights, what's on?
Those red lights. You said that's Hajara?
Yes, Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help if you haven't checked it out already.
Is it difficult to live out here?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Visan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
It's sort of funny that they have the main enemy HQ right there, and then the main Angaran HQ right here for planetary operations. It's like, do they not know they're right here?
I'll let you get back to your work.
Couldn't the Ket just sort of
Take
swarm
care.
it and blow
Stay
it into
safe.
oblivion?
You be safe too, Jarl Amadarov. Has your sister recovered from her mission? She was
Wow.
brave.
What?
So brave.
Oh, Jarl.
She is. Both recovered and brave. Thank you for asking.
Tempest, we're gonna need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system.
Oh boy. Alrighty, so let's see. Jesus Christ, holy cattle prods. It's not the biggest area in the world. That's sort of a relief. Let's see. Memory trigger. Hitting the rocks for science, of course. Reach a drop point. Yes, that's what we want to do ASAP. Do we want to do that first? Please talk to the people here before we... See, that's to go get this, free the spy woman. That's a main quest. This is go to talk to somebody about the people who are being abducted. Get a little bit more information on that before we eventually probably end up having to go out. Jeez, that guy just popped into existence. Also, loots. And also, nobody told me about any life forms on the planet. We saw some mentioned, but never actually talked about them. Also, our inventory is going to fill up pretty quickly, I think. We might be in trouble. Oh, what? This says to go back outside. Okay. I'm guessing the person I have to talk to is, maybe it's not talk to, maybe it's just go there and free the peoples. Or actually, no, it's a town that was being raided, isn't it? Hajal?
And continuing to fall. Life support is back online.
Well, yeah, I know. I understand that the Ket want to take him alive, but you'd think that taking out their command center, even if it meant killing him, would be, you know, sort of a bigger deal. Like, okay, let's kill him, because then
Okay,
it'll be
Sam,
easier to
what's
capture
Bold
him
got
from
for
other
us?
things.
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What
Like
about the
labor
Angara?
camps.
The Resistance, what's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
Also, maybe a way
We
to,
might be able to melt this ice cube.
yeah.
All right. We've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
I kind of hate how the Nomad's ice shields drop so quickly. You'd expect it to be able to handle the cold a little bit better. Anyway, let's zoom all the way in. Looks like we might be bumping into this as we go, and then we'll head up there.
Can you even see through this snow?
It's not that bad.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
Okay, it's getting worse. Oh, what? What? We're all the way back at our...
It corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
I swear
It's
I will
alright.
turn this car around.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Can we fit through here? Yes.
Temperature's back to normal.
Oh, son of a... Not good. Okay, I didn't exactly expect to suddenly be in such a firefight. I'm also on the wrong mouse profile. Let's change that up real quick. Numbers. There we go.
Hold on, y'all!
I need help here.
Who's that? Crap. Another one over there I didn't see at first.
Over here.
Shh, I'll help you in a second. There are many bad people. See you, okay. Oh, you're getting shot. Whoa.
I need help here.
I'm not a big fan of this wormhole thing. I want something that does more damage. Sweet. So there were at least 3 Angarans here. So, you safe and happy now?
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy, are you alright?
Better now that those Ket are dead. Ah, I thought I could lead them the other way. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
Hmm.
How bad are you hurt? Can you make it back?
It'll be comical, but I can walk. And I know a secret route to the camp. Just wide enough for one. I can get back faster than you're over.
Alright, if you say so.
Have the Ket tracked down the Resistance here?
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
That's good, because, I mean, you, like I said, they'd smash this camp in 2 seconds,
What are you
you'd
doing
think.
out here?
I'm just a scout. I'm supposed to make sure the Ket get lost out here and stay lost. They were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
Alright, well,
We
you
have to keep
stay
going.
safe.
Go. I'll roll the cat bodies off the cliff before I head back.
You and your buddies, you mean? You're not gonna do it alone. I mean, you got 2 people right there. Nothing scan, nothing scan. Okay, let's boogie. Let's also not leave our car. Boop, boop. Keeps moving this waypoint little by little. Now it's putting it over there. So let's go this.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Dude, man,
you can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Just watching that little thing move up and down little tiny bits. Can we go up that? Yeah, let's not bother. Let's not bother right now. Let's go to the damn objective. The drop point and find out what kind of creature's been snagging these things. Oh, Jesus. Wait, what? No, are you kidding me? Just one of those, like, we hate outsiders kind of guys.
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
I wonder if we'll ever see a so-called golden world that won't be complete death to live on.
Oh no, Vetra. The first one seemed alright, minus the lightning. Well, they got raiders, basically traitors to their own kind out here, huh? Fantastic. That guy had shields, that's why he didn't die right away, huh? Well, so much for him. Hold still for a second, would you? There we go.
Why were Angara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby.
Grab in a second, I'm not leaving the car up here. Last thing we want to see the bloody car up here. Meow, 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 meow.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Yeah, dude.
You can extract minerals via your mining
Stop
interface.
saying that. They need to patch that. Pistol light melee. Grab the datapad. Transmissions leash. I've provided the location for the new drop point. Supply drop is scheduled for later today, so get there quickly. If the stars are with us, the drop will contain shield tech. I must remind you again about discretion. You are not to reveal your mission to anyone. If Ephra hears we're building a stockpile, he'll take action. We must keep this up as long as possible. Axul.
Axul is stockpiling supplies. Why?
It's troubling. Ephra should hear of this.
Pathfinder, I have informed Olisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
Well, that was an easy fix. Does that mean we can now sell stuff? Yeah. Okay, so that's sorted. Let's go ahead. What's the U? What's U? Scan minerals. Let's hit that up. This is a good game. Big wide open area.
Pathfinder, I detect
okay.
Ket among this salvage.
Living or dead? Oh, also, we never changed out our vehicle's, look, did we? We bought a look at the end of the last episode, never equipped it. Good guy cat or bad guy cat? I mean, like, bad guy cat. Wait, there's only bad guy cat, of course. Dang it. This bullet drop. I can deal with bullet drop. There we go. Really wish we had a Mass Effect 1 style shoots with this. That's a way more bullet drop than I was ready for. I know, I could just run up there and kill him in like 12 seconds. It wouldn't drain my cold shielding or anything, but man, I don't want to just take care of shit from afar. Whatever. We'll deal with it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna try to flank around him. Dealt with. Scared me, buddy. Whoa! Petro, no die!
I detect Angaran technology in this camp. I can provide more information via your scanner. Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
Yeah. Get in a minute.
Watch the grenade!
Not grenade. Not good. I guess that does do pretty well at disabling, huh? Betcha, you scared me. Also, I ran out of ammo on that. That's brilliant. One left.
I love this squad.
Can I please interact? Scan.
This bug should be feeding Ket information to the Resistance, but the connection was dropped.
Why? A technical issue?
Unknown. If you scan additional bugs, I can locate the broken link.
Alright, let's, anything else we can scan or get before we get back in the vehicle? I don't have to freeze to death, we're about to start losing health, but 1 second here. Kind of surprised there's not like a heater or something around here. Oh wow, our whole shields just go down. I thought we'd at least burn through our shields and then... Right, noted. We need to get to a forward outpost. Which should be pretty easy. We'll check this thing. Scan some rocks real quick. Scheiße. Oh, bonus types of ammo that do more damage too. Buggers under the effects of biotics. So if I hit them with a biotic, then that's special ammo. Roger that. Alright.
Got a cat camp over there.
Yeah, I don't think we can take that out though.
I, and many others, have never known a world without Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
They're a tough bunch.
I hope the Angara know we're nothing like the cat. I wouldn't want them as an enemy.
Well, look, we got a cat right in our car. Do you have a heating thing? You have a heating thing. Hello. Go invisible. Eat. Eat's good. I have no ammo still, but I mean. What ammo types are they, by the way? The ones that do a bonus to thingies under the influence of biotics. That's bad.
They hit Petra!
That's extra bad.
I'm receiving an unusual reading from that Angara. I recommend scanning the body.
Scan the body in a minute. Okay, we're gonna target you. Focus fire on you. Change your plans. We're firing at the sky. I'm missing.
Impressive.
That's not good. Your buddy just saved your face from some damage. Oh, not from that though. Oh, why are you down? Get up. Okay, up.
The Ket planted a chip in this Angara.
A tracking chip. Can you reverse it to get a nav point?
The chip is disabled, but if I receive more scans, I could repair the signal.
More scan more of this. The Ket chosen noises are armed with a heavily plasma cannon drives engine. Cover. Heavy plasma cannon to drive enemies into cover. Interesting. Okay, let's also check. Can we do I for inventory? We still got some spaces left. Good.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Yeah. Got it, boss.
Life support restored.
What do you see, Vetra? What do you see? Oh, I see. I got him. Or not. Now let's hit him. And I killed him. Job's done. Get some more heat. Why we don't have one of these inside our vehicle to boost back up our ambient temperature of our actual character, I don't know. Alright, let's see. What else do we got? Nothing here. We can head to this forward deployment. That boost didn't help. Also, the ice is actually a skitty. That's pretty cool. What the heck is that? Up. It's bad. That's what that is. Wow, this world is a lot bigger than I thought. Maybe I'll check that drop off earlier or later. For now, we're going to this place, which was way farther away than I thought. Way farther away than I thought. Well, that didn't work. You want to scan this? It's pinging there's something to scan, so. Container up here. Wow. Okay. How all these people get initiative helmets, I don't know, but hey, we found a place. Maybe it's just pinging to say we're near the base. Not necessarily that there's something to scan.
Ishara is a research station, mostly focusing on Vol's geology.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
We have somewhere we could repair our vehicle to? That would be kind
Now
of
I'm
cool.
thinking about that one job I did. Drilling for Ezo on an ice planet.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
I hear the researchers here drill into the ice in order to study it.
Great.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
We can't just attack an entire Ket base.
So you're just giving up on Neilj? He was your best friend.
No. I'm saying we need to think about this. Get in touch with Buxton and form a proper plan.
They could be dead or worse by the time your thinking's done.
Yeah, but you're gonna get yourself all killed if you just charge blindly.
Alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So,
yay!
Will you fight them?
Of course.
I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Neilj may not have much time.
I wonder if this is actually timed, like, you don't do it right away, he gets a bolt to face. Labor camp on map. Yeah, I pressed Y, so it should be tracking it now, right? Okay, it's up there. We'll do that next time. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. You probably noticed I'm a little bit... So I think I'm gonna go.
You're probably affected by the scourge. The microbe variety in the top layer is completely different. They contain traces of 4 different radioactive isotopes.
Could be something else. Industrial emission, weapons tests, someone crashing a vehicle into the sea.
Or maybe, like my sister says, it's the Ice Talkers.
Say Ice Talkers one more time and you're fired.
Does that mean I can go home? Ice Talkers, Ice Talkers. Okay, first we'll scan that. Alright, yeah, like I said, I'm getting tired, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead, find a corner right here. If there was a crouch button, I would press it and just crouch and hide and sleep. I will see you all tomorrow, where I plan to play more of this and do a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Anyway, that's that. I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry about a slightly slow stream and such a late one, but I was tired. Tired. But I wanted to play a little bit, because I hadn't played, like, all day. Or probably for 2 days, actually. If I don't stream it, I don't play it. Anyway, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or whenever. Not all. Let's go ahead and do the stream has ended thing. I just was looking at my stream button, like my mouse on my stream feed on the other screen, trying to click it. That doesn't work. Alrighty, not everybody. And ammo effects have changed in Mass Effect Andromeda from the other 3. Okay, so that it doesn't necessarily have a bonus on it. Right. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. Ta-ta. Oh, sleepy times.